house in the middle of the street. All right. This is my third review, I think, of HomeBuilders. Last one, December 22nd. Wow, I think that was just this candle here. We're pretty damn low. Time has moved on. Markets have pulled back. And I just want to check it out. What is the status? There's so much news, so much information, so much stuff going on. And you really got to take a step back, re-look at the chart, redo your framework, reapply it, and see if your premise is, if your framework is still the same. Apply it the same way you would. Don't omit anything, and just check to see if the evidence is still there. And then you can move on from there, guys. All right, HomeBuilders. Okay, stage 2. Oh, some signs here in the stage 3. Continued stage 2, stage 3. Could have been a sign of stage 4 here on the weekly, but because you didn't break below those lows, you didn't have a monthly close. See, wicks during the month we're below here, but the market said no, not ready to break down just yet. Look at these monthly candles. These are December 5th, 2015-16. Those tricky years, right? Because you had the indexes having closes below their 12-month moving average. This one it closed below, but it's still going upwards. So, went down here a little bit, but still above monthly defined breakdown lines. So you don't have that total weight of evidence to say, hey, it's time to short. Not yet. Then you had another dip here. You had some more. You're starting to find some more monthly defined support here, closer to the breakdown line. And that is how I see it for XHB. We actually had a breakdown right here. If I could draw a straight line. Let me zoom that in. So we had that huge candle right here. Sorry, that's the big wick on that small body, starting to get away from the 12-month moving average. And the sellers say, too high, not ready. Big, huge red candle, 9%, 9.4% down in the month. And after that, lots of action, volatility up and down, sideways move, then close below. And then even if you have green candles, lots of wicks, but the seller's always coming in, slowly creeping up. That 12-month average still going upwards, even if the price action is below, but slowing down its momentum. And then you get that red candle right here, closing below. It's even higher. Closing below a gap down here. That at 38.85 level, monthly candle close in September. So this broke down before that October first leg down. You already had HomeBuilders breaking down, declining 12-month moving average with that candle. We're going to zoom in on the weekly. And we're probably going to see in September that we had a close below that monthly defined breakdown line, giving us a stage 4. After that, big leg down. Far away from the 12-month average, then pulling back up, gap up, then another leg down. Buyers coming in, starting to hit that monthly defined support. Gap down. Now the buyers coming in, and now there's selling pressure right here where you haven't been able to overcome that previous month's open, the high. So you're still below it. You're still creating lower highs. The month is not over yet, so let's see how January ends. You're still below a declining 12-month moving average, but what's cool about that is because of the sideways move, you're actually letting the 12-month moving average catch up, and that could give you maybe a better risk-reward entry on the weekly. Wow, look at a bigger pattern forming. What? Where's my... that changed. How did I do that? Arrow. Okay, so let's put an arrow. That's pretty cool. Oh, that color's funky. This color? All right, let's try this color. So measure move. So this would be measure move, bring me all the way back down to 2012 breakout levels, that base of that 2008 crash, all the way down. Oh, resistance, resistance, resistance. Oh, I broke out, now turned support, came back down, and then after that, that's where we are today. So I kind of like that target, the symmetry of it. All right, 12-month monthly chart telling me that we are still in a downtrend. Okay, weekly candle chart. Ichimoku cloud. Red, we're below it, below a 30-week moving average. We're underperforming the SPX. Still in the red. What else do we have? Green volume here. Ooh. Contracting, but still got some strong volume here. The price action is not going up. Let's check it out. We're getting very close to that 12-month moving average, that 30-week moving average. Here is some weekly defined resistance. So we're really closing in. I want to check. Let's go check, get some more details. See a lot of red volume here on those down days, less green volume on those up days. And right here, I had a lot of green volume offsetting that red volume going down. So this is consolidation pattern, but since we had lower lows here, I want to see if we get some bullish divergence with the fast stock. Fast stock weekly. Cool. All right. Move the chart. Okay. Lower lows. Oh, man. Oh. And where's the line here? Right here. Lower. Where are those values? 136.22. 0.96. Is that correct? 31. Yeah. So we're actually 1.36. So we actually did not make. We still made lower lows on the price action, lower lows on the indicator. There's no bullish divergence for that move up. And am I starting to build bearish divergence? Higher highs on the indicator. Oh, I did it from here. Let's do it from here. If we have a red candle here of this resistance starting to turn down, that would confirm that we're starting to go back downwards. That higher highs on the indicator, lower highs on the price action, hitting weekly defined resistance, getting close to that 30-week moving average. Let's check it out. I have so many buttons. Whoa. TradingView is pretty sweet, guys. So we're closing in on the good strike zone, less than 5%. We're at 4% away from the 30-week moving average. This is a critical time. You're still in a downtrend, 12-month moving average. And now this could be an area that we could be bouncing off that 30-week moving average, off that resistance in a low risk environment where you could play a downtrend and see if we could go retest those lows right here. Let's compare it to the RSI, guys. Another indicator. Let's see if I have some fuel. Ooh, on the RSI, there was bullish divergence. Price action did not make new lows. The price action made new lows. The RSI did not. And now we're consuming that bullish divergence right here on that way up. So that's a positive for XHB, guys, on the weekly. And are we creating? And there's no, maybe here to here, there might be some bearish divergence. If we can't get over this high here, might be some short-term bearish divergence. But if I look a little further away, the RSI is not high up enough. It'd have to be up like this if I want to have some bearish divergence on the RSI. So there's some clues within that downtrend that justifying or explaining that push up, that bullish divergence off the bottom. Let's see if it exhausted all that accumulated energy, if it pushed it up. And I like also looking at the fast stock on the monthly. Still oversold, but in downtrends on the monthly, it doesn't bounce back up as high. If it goes in a bull trend, you'll see the stock stay in overbought territory for a while, and that is normal behavior. And in a downtrend, you see how it's going down. Oh, it's oversold. Well, if you would have relied on this to bounce back, to say that it's going to go back up, you would have felt all the pain all the way of this going down. So normal behavior. So the fast stock on the monthly candle chart, don't use it for divergence. It's too slow. Use the weekly and the daily for that the divergence to see if you can have some energy on those time frames to move up the price or down. But right now, this is telling me this is a bearish sign that we're down here. And as long as we fluctuate here, like we did in 2008 down, for me, that's a sign of weakness that we're staying here. This is natural behavior. So XHB, guys, downtrend on the monthly, hitting some support, defining a bigger pattern with if close below that, and if we get through this lower support right here, 29, we could be heading down all the way to these 2012 breakout levels. And on the weekly, still below the Ichimoku cloud, still below 30-week moving average. I don't have a valid trend line yet, a 4-point trend line. 3 points, break on the 4 if you're out. So we're still in a downtrend. In a stage 4 downtrend for XHB, guys. All right. Keep an eye on this level. See if it starts. We could get a weekly red candle turning back down. And that could be a good entry right here, guys, right there. All right. That's it. My house in the middle of the... What? All right, guys. Thanks for watching.